Hello and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm about to move to a new section to talk about the comics characters that I love to express my opinions about. And in this first video of this session, I will talk about on the if not the most famous comic character, Spider-Man. And when the name Spider-Man is mentioned, people often think of a hero with daily struggle, human struggle, with responsibility, loss, and vice versa. And but many don't consider as he's as a very hard character to write. But I feel otherwise, and this is why this video is created. Why Spider-Man is harder to get it right than many think. So the first part, the premise. So Spider-Man was created to explore the idea of a hero who has a normal background like many readers out there. Not an alien with superpowers, not from a fictional land, not an outstanding genius, or having a, having a wealthy fortune for himself. Spider-Man he was created as a normal guy who has daily struggle. He has it daily life. He has the worries like a normal person, just like the common readers at the time. And also the idea of Spider-Man also includes the themes of responsibility with power, trauma, loss, human struggle, and hope. And these are the from these create the formula that makes Spider-Man become very successful in the superhero history, and it also made the appearance of Spider-Man become one of the most iconic landmarks in the comics in history. However, as time goes on, there is a trend that did not go unnoticed that modern Spider-Man is becoming harder to get it right due to what I think as the trilemma for the modern Spider-Man. And so, what is a trilemma? Well, this trilemma for the modern Spider-Man includes 3 points: the introducing new elements, keeping the core of the character, and getting for the die-hard fans. So introducing new factors like to keep the character relevant, to keep the story fascinating, writers need to come up new things for Spider-Man, like new suit, new love interest, even new enemies or new status quo. Meanwhile, they need to be reminded that Spider-Man is a man with daily struggles. Spider-Man is a man with um with insane with the with misfortunes, and the hero has a personal life that's uh, can be deemed as a daily disaster. And last but not least, any Spider-Man writers also love to cater for the fans, as Spider-Man has one of the largest fan bases in the comic industry. So catering for the fans seems like a must if you if a writer wants to create a successful Spider-Man run or Spider-Man comic book. And what happened if at least one point in the trilemma is ignored? So if you for so with the trilemma, introducing the new fighters, keeping the core, and catering for the fans, what happens when we try to remove at least one of them? So, for example, if we don't try to cater for the fans, we will, if the writers don't try to cater for the fans, and why they try to create a whole new compelling stories of Spider-Man, they will receive with mixed reactions from the fan base, like a Clone Saga. Although Clone Saga is a very solid storyline, but the reactions of the fans are very mixed about the run. Or if the writers want to cater for the fans and introducing new fighters, so they for and try to ignore the core of the characters. So that will be a disaster when the readers don't feel the Spider-Man anymore. They just feel a whole new character wearing the Spider-Man costume. And what if they don't try to create something new? They try to play safe. Then, well, if the writers try to play safe, they can get get sustainable. They can raise sustainable run in the beginning, but eventual border will reach, and then the reader will drop it because they cannot find something exciting to chase. So here's the final part. Is there any way to get out of this situation? So before this, I think I would need to address one of the cases in the Spider-Man fan base and also in the writers. And that's called self-insertion. Self-insertion is when a writer try to insert his life experience into a work of his own. And for Spider-Man, it becomes even in a more serious, even or in a dreadful tone because well, Spider-Man was created with relatability and for relatability, so many would send their struggles, and he would love to send the struggles, would love to send their experience on Spider-Man books, and that's why many things of reading experience feels off. For instance, when the latest in the latest Spider-Man run written by Jeff Wells, they try to separate Peter and MJ again because Jeff was just underwent a divorce, and that is and that feels rather a bad thing for readers as they are not reading this Spider-Man comic; they are reading uh, a, a story of an author in guise of Spider-Man comic, and it leads me to answer the question: what many forget when writing Spider-Man? So, from my perspective, I believe that many writers when writing Spider-Man, they forgot that he is a fictional character. So it feel that they can try to bring in new ideas, try some create new creative idea with him, and while trying their best to keep the core of the character. And I think this is a good way to treat it, keep the like and accept the risk of relatability, unwanted risk of relatability, and try to balance the trilemma that I mentioned before. And I believe that when they try to balance it, the readers can get a better Spider-Man books. Unlike some of the disasters they get in recent years. And this is the end of my video today. If you want to have state your opinion, please comment in the comment section. And if you like the content that I'm making, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in next video.